friends, this is Ed, and I will show you how I make my own garlic mayo. I use this mayo a lot as I'm on a ketogenic diet. I eat a lot of fat and it's perfect if I know what kind of fat is in my mayo. So I start with separating egg whites from egg yolks. As we need only egg yolks, we will need 2 of them. The easiest way I find to do so is, as you can see in the video, I don't find a hassle separating them. If it's really bothering me, then I just go with it, and a little bit of white won't kill you. For acidity this time I chose lemon. We will use juice of half of a lemon. I usually squeeze the lemon juice in a bowl or something, so you're able to pick out the seeds if there are some, because you don't want to grind them in your mayo. As the mayo that I'm making will be garlic flavored, I will use garlic. You can also substitute with garlic powder or some sort, but I suggest you use the real thing, as cleaning these cloves is quite easy. I cleaned and prepped 3 of them, but ended up using around 2 because it seemed too much. But chopping is not so important here, as it will all go into the blender, but you can practice your chopping skills. And that's about it. Now you need to put all the ingredients in the blender and blend it with a stick blender. I start with egg yolks, with the acidity or lemon juice, with all the garlic that we prepped. Then I put in some Dijon mustard. I have to practice my beautiful mustard placing skills, but I will get better. Then you can add seasonings of sorts that you like. I've cracked in some black pepper, cracked in some chili explosion it's called, but basically it's some chili flakes that I grounded up a little bit finer, and some salt. Then you don't need to be a super fancy French cook. You just pour in the oil that you like. I poured in some olive oil, plain one, not extra virgin, not the best stuff, but still with less flavor, and so it will give me a good source of fat. And you blend it all up. You place in your stick blender till the bottom part, so it touches the eggs and mustard, which are the main ingredients to emulsify, and you start switching the blender on and off, and now this is in real time. I know it's looking like nothing much is happening there, but the mayo is forming at the bottom, and now you can finally see it. And then once it has formed at the bottom, then you can be quite rough with it and pick it up, pulse it on and off, and then I went totally crazy because I want just a great consistency. But once it forms, it will not break. And that's it. Remember that there is always 2 spoonfuls of mayo in your blender, but you end up with a great creamy mayo that you know all the ingredients which are in there, and it's really great consistency. You can put it on any leftovers you want or whatever. If you're making pictures and you don't like the hassle later, then I suggest using one of these squeeze bottles. You fill it up. It's a little bit harder to get it all in because the consistency is really nice, but once you do it, then it's easier to use later. And here you can see how I took ordinary keto leftovers, which were some chicken, some veggies from the oven, and some fresh salad greens. I used sriracha for extra heat for my chicken and veggies, and used the freshly made mayo on top of it all. Of course, you can use this mayo however you like, and if you keep it in the fridge, then it will be good for several days, and I can guarantee you will eat it sooner than it goes bad, because it's really tasty. What can I say? Try it out yourself. It is really easy. All the ingredients you can find on ketoego.com, and see you next time.